Herbie Halsey, Westside Renegades. Herbie, a great start for you guys tonight. 38-6 victory over Mountain. You just talking about getting off on the good foot this year.
Oh man, that was that certainly allows us to breathe a little bit. You know, the past 2 seasons, 1-9, and that's really it's hard on the coaching staff when we believe in the kids, and it's hard on the boys when they feel they're better than what they are. You know, thankful they've matured, and man, it just feels so good to get that first one and get a convincing win to where we know we have something to build on. Now, we saw a few things after the night that it wasn't perfect by no means, so we had some things to work on to correct. But it's better to have a victory and correct than get your butt whipped out there and have to fix the things. So
I thought that there were a lot of offensive positives, but first that defense. I mean, I thought the defense really kind of the key to the game. Got you started with some good field position on a turnover after a sack, and just from there it kind of built.
Right.
Well, talk about your defense and what you saw from them tonight.
Coach Fleener and I sit down during off season and discuss to switch our defense up. You know, I'm a diehard 5 man, and it's, I guess, you know, the older you get, the harder it is to get away from the older things. And he gave a little bit and I give a little bit, and we went to a 3 to where I still got my nose guard. But you know, these boys got after the ball well tonight. They tackled well, and they hit hard. So you know, we're very pleased for the defensive performance we saw.
And obviously it wasn't his first start, but your quarterback Jackson Koger, first, you know, starting the season as the starter, and a pretty good performance overall from him. A rushing touchdown, passing touchdown, overall good performance.
Right, it sure was, and it's a good game for him to get a little experience and to mature and to get rid of those butterflies for the next game.
Did you, obviously Daniel Reed with a huge game tonight, the long touchdown pass reception. I think he had a rushing one as well. Did you see that from him, that he was going to maybe step up and take kind of that role with this offense?
I saw that from him his freshman year. I've seen it from several of these kids when they were younger, and I knew that they had that potential, that they could, at any time that the dam would break, and whenever they did, that people have a hard time swimming in that swift water.
Of course, Blake Goo too. You know about what you're going to get from him. He's a football player.
Tough nose, hard runner.
He got you started with the first touchdown. Yeah, he did. I know. Maybe did he dance a little bit too much for it? Is that one of the things you maybe don't want to see?
Yeah, he does dance a little bit. I'd rather see a back that runs behind his pads and be a punisher.
But of course, I mean, you know, there's the long runs too.
Right.
Get out of there. Your line both ways. Tommy Milam is a guy that's been up there. You've got some other guys. Talk about them and what they're going to mean to you this year.
Oh gosh, those big boys controlled the line of scrimmage tonight for sure. Back to the old school with the 50. You know, I love a good nose guard that's going to make that center work, because the snaps to me is the most important thing. And if defensively I can affect that snap, then that's half the battle. And we've got 2 kids can run in and out nose guard. There's big kids and big strong kids. We've got a couple of defensive end that have been playing that position, big strong kids. You know, it's going to take a pretty big kid to be able to handle them.
Did the dam break tonight?
I think you got a trickle. I don't think it's broke tonight. I think you've got a trickle.
That's one thing
The sirens are sounding.
And you don't want to put this as a fire. You probably don't want to extinguish.
No, I don't want to extinguish this.
All right, Herbie, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the win.
I'll take it. Thank you.